Hey, hello YouTube. So in today's video, I'm finally going to take the car for a test drive. I already replaced the rear tires. I did keep the stock original wheels. I also replaced the rear lights. So stay tuned guys, and here we go. Dirty dudes! Alright guys, like I said, I did keep the original wheels. I actually had to go searching for one of the four. The passenger front was damaged, so I had to go to the junkyards and look for that. It was a trip on its own. I also went ahead and found the rear taillights as well at the junkyard. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and get the front tires because those tires aren't good. So let's head out. So these are the ones that I was telling you about that were damaged. As you can see, there's a bend right here, and it has a deformed shape. And in the front, some more damage over here. So those are the new taillights. I actually bought both of them. I just needed the passenger, but I went ahead and bought both because they did have them. They were super hard, super rare to find. I actually found them in a junkyard and they were in a box. They were new. It does have some scratches. I'm going to try to remove that with some compound. I already hit it once, but I'm probably going to have to do it again. Alrighty, so to take them off and put them back on, you're gonna have to remove these two little plastic, they're like little screw-on little plastic things. And after you remove those, there's gonna be another two inside here. So you move these two and then you take off the carpet, and there's gonna be another two right here. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Like I said, you spin these, take it off, and there's gonna be another two right here. And then you pull them out, but again, don't pull them out so hard. You don't want to damage the connections or the wires. All right, so once again, I'm gonna go ahead and head out to Discount Tire. That's where I usually get my my wheels and tires. Not sponsored, by the way, of course, not yet. Wink, wink. I don't know if I mentioned to you, but this car does have AC, so that's pretty awesome, especially here in South Texas where summers get around 110, 115 degrees. So that's pretty awesome. The AC still works. So yeah, let's go ahead and head out. All right, guys, so here we go. First test drive. The last time I drove this car, I actually had a transmission problem. I don't know if it's a common problem on these cars. The transmission was slipping, especially when the car was cold. I had some transmission slipping, and once it warmed up, it worked fine. So I was happy with this car. Also, it needs I don't know if you remember when I told you guys about the little wreck I had. I hit one of I hit a curb. So that's one of the reasons that the rim is damaged. So I'm happy I found that rim. Like I said, it took me at least maybe an hour, 2 hours to actually find those parts. I was looking and went to actually like around 10 junkyards, and they're pretty far from I live. They're maybe like 30 to 45 minutes away from my house. And like I said, luckily I found them, and it was such a weird way I found them, because like I said, I actually went 10, and I eventually was gonna give up. I went to the last junkyard, and the guy told me he did have them. So when he went to look for them, he gave me the driver's side. Once I told him I needed the passenger one, he's like, I should have both of them because they dropped them off as a pair. and he explained they were new, they were still in the box. So I was like, oh well, I guess if you can't find it, I guess I'll try to look for the wheel. So as I was looking for the wheel, I couldn't find it either. The little suction cup on the camera mount keeps falling because of the heat. Right now it's probably like 100 plus. It's not that hot, it's kind of cloudy, so it's fairly all right weather for South Texas. Well, as I was saying, I want to go in and look for the wheel. Couldn't find it. Finally just gave up. I was gonna get ready to head back home. The guy told me as I was leaving, he's like, let me go ahead and take a second look on that light for you. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And in the meanwhile, I saw a bunch of wheels piled up in like a corner. So I was like, well, let me take a look. Again, sorry about those pauses. Like I said, my phone keeps falling. So as I was looking at through that pile, I found one that looks similar, but it was painted black. It was a color black. It looks similar. So as I was looking at it closely, it turned out it was the same wheel as the ones for the Monte Carlo, the stocks, the originals. So as I was gonna tell the guy for some price, he came around the back and just surprised me with the tail light, acting surprised as well. He was like, I finally found what you were looking for. So finally I get the price, and I got both tail lights for $40, and I got the wheel for $30. So it actually turned out to be a good find. I got super lucky. It was super hard. I went, like I said, to 10 different junkyards, and they were all like surprised. I was even asking for this type of car, and they just kept telling me no and no. They wouldn't even bother searching or anything like that. So yeah, it's a backstory on my search for these wheels and tail lights. So I'm getting close to Discount Tire. And the tires I'm using, they are Century Touring. I have no idea what brand they are. They're the cheapest ones, because I do have some plans when I eventually get those wheels. I'm going to replace the tires, of course. And these are the 255/60 16s. Again, guys, the 225/60 16. So I almost forgot to show you guys the wheel. It was black. I did peel it off with some paint remover. It didn't go all the way, as you see. I do have plans though. I do want to paint these black. I want to paint all of them black, but the hubcap. So let me know what you guys think, if that's a good idea, or should I just keep it like that and try to remove the rest of the paint. Well, there you go, guys. Almost there. Can't wait to get this finished. Like I said, I plan to paint it. I plan to do some work on the lights. Finally change out the wheels. So hopefully you find this video. I also wanted to add you guys for some help on naming this car. I always name my vehicles, but I'm gonna let you guys decide what name should I give this car. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.